Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. And today it's a 1973 Jefferson nickel from the United States of America. We see Jefferson here facing to the left. In back of him it says Liberty with a star there, and let's take a look at that star in pretty good shape. 1973. No mint mark down here, and that's where it would be in a 1973 coin. We do, however, see the FS down there for Felix Schlag, so that FS is there and has been there since, I believe, 1966. And there, of course, is the FS on this one too. And we'll blow it up a little bit so you can see. So that's Felix Schlag, the engraver of this coin, who originally engraved this design in 1938. We see this one has a D on it, so no mint mark here, D mint mark here, and D is for the Denver Mint. At the Denver Mint in 1973, they made 261.4 million, and at the Philadelphia Mint in 1963, they made 384 million. So between the two of them, about 650 million of these at the Denver and the Philadelphia Mint. They also made these coins at the San Francisco Mint. Those coins were proof sets, and they made 2.76 million of those. In addition, they put out some of these coins in uncirculated sets, and of course that's where these two came from. You can tell just really by looking at them that it must have been an uncirculated set. And look at the amazing color on this one here. This one is almost worth sending out to be graded. The problem with grading these is that at an MS65, these are worth $4 to $5. So it would have to be graded much higher than MS65 for it to be worth even paying to have it graded. One of the ways we would try to determine that is to kind of flip it over and look at the steps. And this one actually is pretty good. We see that it has 1, 2, 3, almost 4 full steps on here. It doesn't have the 5, but it's pretty darn good. It's not so great up in here, but that's interesting because you'd think that up in here would be better, but it does have 4 good steps on it. It says E pluribus unum at the top, Monticello underneath the building, and of course that's Thomas Jefferson's home in Virginia. 5 cents here, and down at the very bottom it says United States of America. And look at that color there. Just a real sweet one. Let's take a look at the Philadelphia Mint one, and see what the steps look like on that one. Again, same kind of thing. We got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 full steps. Why do they look so similar? Well, one of the reasons they look so similar is because the dies that they use for the back of these, whether this is an S or a D, the die on the back is going to be the same that they punch these out with. And if you can get 5 full steps, you'd be talking maybe in the 100 plus range on these, probably even higher than that. What does a regular circulating coin look like from 1973? Well, here's the 1973D that just comes like we got in our change. And look at that. You can kind of tell the difference between this 1973D and this 1973D, the circulated versus the uncirculated. And that's when you start looking at the steps, and you can see once he's getting to circulation, the steps just go. Let's also take a look at the Philadelphia 1973 circulated one. And again, even the FS gets worn out on these. No steps at all. You couldn't even tell there were steps there unless somebody told you. And you certainly can hardly tell there was a doorway there. It's really, I mean, you could guess it, but the crenellations, all the different, and then if you go to this one, you can see you can see the posts in between holding up the fences around the top. You can see the different levels. You can see the very, very top, like the observatory part there with the windows and all the different roof lines. When we're looking at these, we look for the steps first, and that's where we're going to get the money coins from. One of the other things you want to look at is if you do get these and do get the 1973 in the uncirculated sets, guess what they come with? They come with an Eisenhower dollar. 2 of them. They come with the Denver and they come with the Philly. So these uncirculated mint sets, they call them, go for about $12, and you get 2 of these, and you might get lucky and get one of these coins that's worth $60 or $70. One of the things I want to show you on this that's really kind of fun is that the mint mark is the same size on the Eisenhower dollar that it is on the nickel. Look at that. That's really cool, huh? So they use the same mint mark on the dollar, same mint punch on the dollar that they use on the nickel. And look at the difference when you see it on the Eisenhower dollar. You see this little tiny thing here. All right, well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Let's get our P and our D's, our no P, of course, and their D back together. And we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.